Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon to you folks. It is Friday, the 10th of April right now. We are very much towards the end of the second phase of the MCO, but today specifically, our prime, subhanallah, apa kaget sangat bercakap ni, our Prime Minister Yang Amat Berhormat Perdana Menteri Tan Sri Yassin will be on air later as he will be he has satu lagi utusan yang akan disampaikan oleh beliau sebentar lagi. So sementara kita nak menunggu perutusan daripada Yang Amat Berhormat Perdana Menteri seketika nanti, I want to talk today about the situation at home. Yelah, as people experiencing right now, the challenges that they face being at home, having to work at home, especially for the parents yang mana anak tak boleh pergi sekolah. Banyak cabaran sebenarnya yang mana yang tak biasa nak bersama-sama dengan anak 24/7. Ini mungkin merupakan satu masa yang sangat mencabar untuk anda sendiri, tapi kita ada sebenarnya seorang, let me list it down. Kita ada seorang personality. Kita juga ada seorang yang sangat aktif dalam dunia NGO. With her current organisation that she is heading, and selain itu juga dia sangat-sangat aktif di dalam business. Yes, she has her hands in a lot of different kind of things, and these kind of things is keeping her busy before the MCO. Now the thing is, how has she been handling herself during this MCO, Perintah Kawalan Pergerakan ini? Dan pastinya dia ada banyak nak sharing dengan kita, dia ada banyak nak kongsi dengan kita of all of her activities dengan with her kids, with her husband, with her family, and how is she doing, how is she coping with all of this, as well as trying to run a business as well. Is it possible? Let me invite you guys, introducing the lovely, the awesome Miss Farrah Adeeba. Hi.
Assalamualaikum. How are you?
Waalaikumsalam. I'm good. Why do I have another Farrah Adeeba? You tamaknya you nak ada dua screen ke kat you?
What's happening in the screen?
Can I delete that? Can I delete this guy here? Okay. I will delete that.
Okay,
done. It's easy. Dengan I tak ada masalah, Farrah. Anyway, again, how are you, Farrah? How's everything?
Alhamdulillah, I'm at home, doing good.
Of course, we will be very surprised if you're not at home. But then again, you could be working still right now, right?
Yeah, working at home. It's an interesting experience actually. A change. Especially kita ni yang selalu keluar, kita selalu berada di luar kan. You go to work, you do a lot of outdoor activities. So ni duduk kat dalam rumah, satu experience yang baru lah.
Betul sebenarnya. I mean I believe we have similar traits in the sense that in the line of work that we are in, being a presenter, you used to be, you are still a presenter. Am I correct in saying that though?
Since 2010, I've been doing it only part-time. Before that, I was full-time in Media Prima. I was a journalist, I was producing, I was a TV host. But now I'm doing it only as a part-time job. My full-time job, basically I own a firm, a law firm with my husband. We specialize in litigation, specifically in criminal litigation. And then saya juga dengan partner yang lain ada restaurant dan event company.
Okay. Funny you should mention it because just to walk down memory lane a bit, if I'm not mistaken, my first experience working together with Farrah Adeeba was actually 2017. That was for an event that you guys organized, which was the Misfit 2017.
It's a sports event, right?
Yeah, it was a sporting event. It was the biggest sporting expo that was held in PWTC way back in 2017. Dan I kena bersyukur because Farrah Adeeba memberikan kepercayaan kepada diri saya untuk be part of the team and
mengendalikan dia.
Tak, dia kalau bercakap ni insyaAllah Farrah boleh bercakap. Tapi kita cakap dengan intelek. Kita bukan bercakap kosong saja.
But you did a very good job, Mio. You were wonderful. You were amazing. It was easy to work with you. It was not. It was a pleasure. it was effortless. Tak susah kerja dengan Mio.
And I do want to share with our audiences as well. I ingat lagi the last day we were there for what, 3 days if I'm not mistaken. Tiga hari.
It was 3 days.
3 days.
Friday, Saturday.
And I lost my voice in the last day. Remember that? I was struggling. I had the mic literally up on my lips because I memang dah tak ada suara. Tapi sorry?
That's how committed you were. Mio memang committed. You were an amazing MC. It was so easy to work with you, alhamdulillah.
No, that's the cool thing about being in this particular line of industry when you talk about broadcast or even MCing. It's all about expressing yourself, being unique and trying to be yourself as much as possible, but also be able to interact and engage with the public at the at the highest level possible. And I love doing that, and I believe I was made to do that. Granted, I punya pengalaman, I sebenarnya macam-macam sebenarnya, but it took me long enough to really understand and took this opportunity to be in this line. But again, thank you so much, Farah, for giving me the opportunity. A lot has happened since then, 2017, and I believe everything that has happened before merupakan orang kata membantu sebenarnya dalam perkembangan dan juga my own experience and moving forward to whatever it is I'm doing right now. Without Farah's support before, I rasa I takkan jadi orang yang I sekarang. Because Farah memang
you were already good when I met you. Not a problem at all.
Okay. No, this show is about me moderating and me talking good things about you. So you tak payah nak puji I, tak apa. I akan puji you je all this while.
I puji yang ikhlas je. Kalau tak betul, I tak cakap.
Oh, okay. And you can take it to the bank sebab sebenarnya lawyers tak tipu kan? Lawyers cakap betul kan?
Betul, mana boleh tipu. Nanti apa ni orang kata perjury lah.
Perjury, exactly. Wow, okay, cool.
There will be legal action against you if you lie in court.
Exactly.
If you lie dekat maksudnya lawyers ni ada burden lagi yang lebih besar. You tipu dekat mahkamah, you are open to litigation. Legal action, tapi kalau orang yang biasa tipu di luar, Allah will judge them lah.
There you go. While we're having this chat, dia macam memberi kesan dalam sikit sebenarnya. Tolong rasa kalau you all makan cili tu rasa pedas sendiri lah. Okay, Farah. So the whole point here is because again, first of all, well, I miss you. It's been a while since we actually met with each other. I think the last time also kita jumpa pun was at Padang's on Wheels down in Shah Alam. Awesome restaurant, awesome nasi padang restaurant. I have to say that unfortunately it's not really within my region, my vicinity. Kalau tidak, I dah akan order. I makan. I duduk kota Melaka.
Boleh. Kita bukan sahaja melalui Grab, Grab food or Food Panda. We also have delivery using Lala Move now. And Grab car. Actually kan our delivery as far as Putrajaya, Sungai Buloh, Cheras, Ampang, it goes way beyond Damansara.
Okay, definitely. So the fact that benda ni dah ada, so I better check out Padang's on Wheels punya IG because the food choices that you have. What?
This is pretty amazing sebab I tak pandai buat live dekat Facebook. Ada
Well.
You kena ajak I.
Oh, definitely. No, I'm holding out classes after this. Sangat murah sebenarnya kelas I. I cuma tak ada logo sendiri je. I kena pakai logo itik tu je sekarang ni. So, because this is a free...
logo yang boleh apa?
Logo tak, itu logo itik because I pakai application ni for free. So, kalau I bayar, I letak logo I lah. Itu bukan logo I, itu bukan logo I.
Tapi hebat lah, ada crawler lagi kat bawah tu.
That's why, no, we live in an age where everything is possible. All you need is just a bit of research and a bit of know-how to really understand how things work. And
perhaps you should do a search on that. There's
sorry?
like a lot of people who are beginners like me. You can call dummy for live FB dummy for the dummy.
Nah, you know what? If I just give you one link, I believe you can do this so much better than I do. So yeah, I mean like, because I had the pleasure of speaking with a lot of people lately on my show, Sempoi, and I kind of found out that every time I live dengan orang, 2-3 days later, diorang dah buat show diorang sendiri lah. So cool, sharing knowledge. It's fun.
You know what? Ilmu yang bermanfaat, even if you pass on this life, ilmu yang bermanfaat if that person is doing live every day because of the knowledge that you have given him or her, and giving good knowledge, you will benefit it sampailah dia pun kembali ke rahmatullah.
Um, amin ya rabbal alamin. Itulah, I mean, like, again, in this testing times, obviously dengan MCO PKP that has been happening, there's nothing much that you can actually do, tapi spreading the joy, spreading the love, spreading the knowledge as much as possible. Walaupun kita dihadkan pergaulan, social distancing is in effect, but there's definitely plenty of ways that we can actually do to make sure that kita masih lagi tak putus hubungan. Kita masih lagi kekal berkomunikasi, kita masih lagi kekal bersaudara di mana jua kita berada, dan kita buat yang sebaik mungkin. I dah macam ceramah agama dah ni sebenarnya, Farah. Wow. Okay. Alright, let's come back to you, Farah. Let's come back to you. Okay. Earlier, I've actually teased a bit that yes, you have been, for people out there who has been following, being a stalker of Farah Adeeba, she has been doing a lot of stuff with her kids at home, being a teacher, if I may say so, a teacher, mengajar bahasa Arab lah, mengajar baca Quran dan sebagainya and everything. Like, is that just because of the MCO, or that actually is what you do normally sebenarnya, Farah?
Actually, I start macam, I believe that the best teachers of our children would be the parents themselves. And you know, teaching or not teaching lah, guiding or encouraging knowledge in your children should start from us. We cannot depend it on school. Sebab pertama sekali, as parents, we will have the best interest on our children. We will have the best compared to the best teacher pun. Parents will always have the best of interest upon the children. Number one. And number two, kalau kat sekolah, terlalu ramai student per teacher. So akhirnya, it's always good for us to also guide and encourage our children to get knowledge. Plus the fact that kita ni lebih ada ability untuk observe interest anak-anak kita berbanding cikgu. Cikgu ramai anak-anak student dia. Kita pun parents kena rational lah. Kita mengharapkan cikgu bagi segala-galanya, tak mampu. Bayangkan satu kelas 20 student, 10 student pun kalau ratio rendah. It's quite challenging for teachers, for young children untuk identify the small detail or interest of our child. So kita yang kena buat homework tu sendiri. Actually, I've started enrolling myself end of last year ke early this year in Montessori learning with a Montessori trainer who has been trained. She's a orang England yang memang dah dapat training selama lebih kurang 17 tahun. She's a practitioner. Dia set up Montessori School International dekat UK. Lepas tu dia kahwin dengan orang Malaysia dan datang duduk Malaysia. So I took her online class, not because I'm going to open any more business, no, but it's more for me to learn how to, not teach lah, guide my children better. Because kita do imagine selama ni, sebab Montessori, kita bayar sekolah tadika. Sebenarnya Montessori is a person yang merupakan seorang doktor. Lepas tu later in her life, dia dapat jumpa beramai patient dan dia identify banyak patient dia bermasalah dan sebagainya kerana kehidupan kanak-kanak dia yang tidak di-guide dengan baik. So she came out with a formula, and then she also enrolled herself in child education. So dia pun ambil lagi, I think was it a diploma or degree in that area. So she was already a lecturer before that and a practitioner in medicine. Then she evolved into this training the children. So the training methodology tu boleh kita guna kalau ikut Montessori punya formula daripada anak tu 0 umur sampailah umur dia 18 ke 24 tahun. So it's just not budak tadika. Malah kat luar negara, overseas, there are schools, primary schools using the Montessori methodology, whereby the most important and the fundamental method is basically you identify the interest of our child and maximize that potential. And in every child, dia punya window of opportunity yang berbeza-beza. They will have different time when the window of mathematics will open. They will have another window of opportunity in language will open. So as mothers and fathers, we will have the best opportunity to identify those area. Kadang-kadang anak kita dah datang satu waktu tu kan dia nak kira je. So you must grab the opportunity, because if you lose that opportunity, you come back another 5 months later teaching him maths, the window tu dah tutup, the process of you teaching that area akan mengambil masa dan effort yang lebih lama. So you mesti grab benda tu. So Alhamdulillah I took that course and I realised my younger child, ada satu waktu tu dia macam tengah suka sangat mengira. So I bagi kat dia time tu mengira, so dia senang dan dia dah boleh mengira. Dan mengira tu kita pun ada cara dan kaedah. Usually we are taught on how to calculate ataupun kira hafal simbol. Kita tak ajar formula. So these are the things that you can teach. Okay, dah jadi technical lah pula. Tapi at the end of the day, now kita duduk kat rumah, kita takkan nak sia-siakan waktu anak kita di rumah kan. So
Betul.
encourage. So how do you encourage knowledge to your children? Kalau kita nak tengok observe dia semata-mata tak boleh. So you have to create an environment in your house that will trigger interest in so many areas, like in maths, in practical living, in geography, in botany, in biology, in so many things. So bila dia tengok banyak benda yang dia boleh explore, dia akan wow, benda ni interesting, dia pun pergi. So macam I macam bahasa Arab tu, I just letak je bahasa Arab punya posters and then I menyanyi lah kat dia lagu Alif Ba Ta Sa Jim Ha Ha. So from there dia pun dah jadi just seronok, and then dia pun setiap hari tunjuk kat poster tu dia pun nak belajar, so dia pun belajar. And then I can also bring you so this is actually my Montessori room.
Please show us off
So that is my one of the Montessori corner. We have a few. This is the Montessori room. Kita juga ada dekat bilik anak-anak masing-masing pun ada dia orang punya area sendiri dalam bilik. But these ones are the ones yang I tak nak dia sepah-sepahkan dalam bilik dia sendiri sebab mungkin ada gelas dan kaca. So macam kat sini practical living, dia pun kena belajar mengemas. So ada kena mengemas, nampak tak? Apa ni? I tunjuk macam penyapu kecil. Ini pun dia akan belajar untuk sponging, bubuh air, letak, make sure kemas, sebab setiap kali nak buat satu aktiviti dia kena bubuh kat dalam, dia kena angkat benda ni, letak atas meja, sebelum letak atas meja kena letak plastic cover, so dia ada prosedur dia. So ajar dia teratur sikit hidup. And then this is the practical living of membasuh baju. Anak I pun dah ajar dia basuh baju walaupun he's 3 years old.
Wow, you start them quick. You start them really quick.
Sorry?
No, you start him really quick. You know,
we can, because if you look at how when I see the videos of this Montessori methods, children as young as 2 can do a lot of amazing things. Budak umur 3 tahun dah boleh bake cakes and cook. Wow. Anak I baru belajar macam mana nak mencuci pinggan mangkuk kan. So that is very
that's an achievement. Yeah, that's actually an achievement of it, because again, not many parents out there, I mean, like, this is my opinion, at least not many parents out there which would want to go down this route pendekatan sebegini. Bukan nak salahkan mereka sebenarnya. We're not blaming them whatsoever. It's because maybe it's tradition. Maybe it's just, you know what, I'm used to the lifestyle. Aku hantar pergi sekolah, aku hantar balik rumah, and then kalau dia ada orang gaji, akan pakai pembantu rumah dan sebagainya. Tapi at the same time, any parents would want their child untuk belajar berdikari. Macam myself, I have a 10-year-old daughter. Kita dah ajar dia dah cara nak basuh pinggan, kemas meja, set the table whenever there's dinner, make sure that you do your things and everything. Memang dia ajar lah. Tapi pendekatan cara you ni, seawal umur 3 tahun dah basuh baju, kita bukan nak create orang kata labor, bukan
Tak. Sebenarnya tak. When kids at that age belajar benda ni semua, dia tak akan rasa tu macam chores tau. Dia akan rasa tu macam games. Dia rasa macam bermain.
So using the psychology, I mean, like, different psychological method of approaching.
And honestly, kids that age kan, bukankah dia orang sangat suka main air?
Betul.
Lagi kita suruh dia buat pouring activities, bubuh air ke, pour a jug masuk yang tu dan yang ni, lagi dia suka. Ni macam contohnya satu lagi. You want to teach your kids to macam pour water properly kan, and jangan takut guna kaca. Mungkin kadang-kadang dia akan pecahkan kaca tu, tapi dia akan belajar bahawa you have to handle things gently. So dia akan belajar. I also realize this a bit later. for instance, this activity is pouring activity. Dalam ni ada air.
Okay,
Okay.
I see it.
So dia akan pour masuk kat sini. Lepas tu dia akan pour balik. Seronoklah budak tu kan main. Dan kita akan ajar dia teknik yang betul macam mana nak pegang tekol. Macam mana nak pegang teapot. How do you hold a proper teapot. So nanti bila dia dah main benda ni, dia buat aktiviti macam ni, nanti bila dia pergi masuk kitchen, kita pun tak risau sangat. Dia dah makin pandai.
Betul-betul, because dia dah biasakan diri lah kan.
So dia tahu kan, okay, benda ni fragile, benda ni kena hati-hati, benda ni kena boleh dibuat sendiri tapi kena ada cara yang betul. So this is what I'm trying to, do even
You're
since before.
Yeah, you're definitely filling up your time to the max, to the fullest, to the most beneficial way that one can think of actually. Tapi I nak tanya you sebenarnya Farah. This may come as a natural thing to you, tapi tak juga sebenarnya, because you cakap you belajar, you cakap you pergi menuntut ilmu, you belajar how to learn these methods of guiding children at a certain age and everything. Tapi soalan cepumas saya nak tanya you, ramai orang dekat luar sana, especially sekarang ni, yang mungkin tak berkesempatan nak mengajar ataupun guide their children the way that you are doing it, sampai level yang mummies dah jadi momster, yang daddy pun dah jadi macam nak pecah kepala sebab anak stres kan, asyik buat benda nak marah je lah, because things that there's only so much, there's only a certain level of threshold that an adult can handle kan. Kalau dia dah sampai satu tahap tu, siap dah ada meme kat luar, dia kata, if you hear from outside of my house me shouting, it's not because I'm angry, it's because I just want to make sure that my kids listen after the fifth time I'm telling them.
I saw that. I'm motivating them loudly.
Exactly. So what are your views on this? Apakah pendapat you sebenarnya of mummy becoming monsters and everything? I mean, it's a common thing, isn't it sebenarnya? Bukan kita tak sayang, tapi it happens.
Okay, first and foremost, I'm going to say that I'm far from perfect. I also go through that. Macam saya ni orang yang sangat suka kebersihan. Orang yang suka sangat kebersihan ni, dia ada satu tekanan juga tau. Dia tak boleh tengok benda yang semak.
OCD ke? Are you OCD?
Saya tak OCD. I am not OCD.
Okay, declaration right there. Okay, but you are mindful of wanting everything to be nice.
I'm OCD, tapi in a very clinical terminology tak, sebab I can function normally on a daily basis. I memang suka benda tempat yang penting. So bila keadaan tu semak, memang I akan jadi stress. I have to admit that. So salah satu cara untuk overcome that is for us to guide our kids from a very young age. Kids ni kita jangan underestimate kemampuan mereka untuk belajar. Lepas tu kita guide mereka. Dan bila I learn more about Montessori, best thing ialah the more dia ada subject matters yang bercakap-cakap tau. Practical living yang I share tadi, macam mana nak angkat barang, nak cedok benda, lepas tu nak kemaskan rumah. So practical living dia akan ajar daripada yang paling senang dan dia akan progress. So kalau anak kita dapat master practical living methodology Montessori, dia akan jadi orang yang sangat disiplin, maksudnya semua anak ada potensi untuk menjadi lebih disiplin. Anak I tak sampai tahap tu lagi, okay? To be honest, sebab I pun bukan dah bertahun-tahun, baru beberapa bulan. So sebab dia ada prosedur, macam contohnya nak buat aktiviti, I could not believe that my son could do that. Sebab anak I ni pun memang jenis yang aktif. Kadang-kadang anak bungsu ni suka merengek lah, apa semua kita imagine, you can't do that. Tapi bila I mula buat, dia dah pandai macam mana nak, umur 3 tahun dia boleh buka mat, gulung mat sendiri, lipat. Bila dah buat aktiviti, sebab setiap aktiviti you kena pasang mat dulu atas meja. Tu you ambil you punya tray, you letak atas meja. So you buat aktiviti you. So bila dah habis aktiviti tu, you kena kemaskan balik dan letak balik. I, in a million years, never thought that my son can do it, to be honest. Tapi he can. Of course lah, ada lah glitches dia juga. Jadi jangan underestimate. So the more training you buat dalam practical life, anak kita akan lebih jadi pandai mengurus diri dia, dan kita akan mama royal lebih kurang lagi mama royal.
Mama royal, I tak pernah dengar term tu. I'm only listening this.
Mama royal akan berkurang kan. And then one more thing is also I pun faham lah, mungkin sebab anak I seorang dah besar sikit, seorang kecil, so more manageable. Okay. Tapi could imagine kalau anak yang ramai kecil-kecil mungkin very challenging lah kan. Ni macam anak kita, anak you berapa orang?
Yeah.
How many kids do you have?
Anak I ada seorang je puteri.
Seorang. So anak you dah besar, so senang dah
I
jadi
only have
gang.
one. My princess.
Yeah, your princess tu dah
That,
jadi
kita
gang.
we sing together. We have fun together. Exactly. Yeah.
Kan? So anak-anak yang, orang yang ramai anak sebagai contohnya, it's very challenging, especially kalau you ada ramai. Tapi I'm not gonna give me as an example because anak I pun seorang kecil, seorang besar. I join a lot of community Montessori mothers yang I tengok bukannya kini orang daripada pelbagai lapisan masyarakat. I saw this one lady, I follow her, nama dia Montessori Bros. Maybe you can check her out on her IG. Dia ada 3 orang anak. Orang biasa check her out. Yeah, you must check her out. She's amazing. Dia dah memang tahap, kalau dalam piramid tu yang tahap antara yang tertinggi. Dia punya knowledge dia hajar anak dia yang umur 3-4 tahun ni dah tahap macam sekolah rendah, sekolah menengah lah.
Wow.
Dia dah ajar organ dalaman kepada anak-anak dia. Dia dah ajar structure tumbuh-tumbuhan kepada anak-anak dia tadika. Dia dah ajar a lot of amazing things about different species of birds, of binatang, tumbuh-tumbuhan, flora, fauna, and it's pretty amazing what you can achieve. And anak dia kecil je. So disciplined.
I want to cut you off there. I want to cut you off there and just want to ask you something else. I mean, looking at how it is as what you just explained, what's your opinion? Kalau orang mengatakan, mungkin ada yang mengatakan these kind of things, proses mendidik ataupun membimbing anak ni is not made for everyone. What do you think about that statement?
I believe that it always starts from home, whether you like it or not. It's just kita nak buat ataupun kita tak nak buat je. Mesti kena datang dari rumah. Dia akan ada impact. Kita tak buat, dia akan ada impact. Kita buat, akan ada impact. Impact tu pasti anda akan dapat. Sama ada anda buat ataupun tak buat. There will be the result. There's
always two sides of the coins to it. I mean, like, should you pursue it, then you akan nampak result macam ni. Tapi kalau you tak buat, you akan nampak result.
Contoh macam kita nak ambil exam. You kalau buat latihan to be mathematics setiap hari dan orang yang langsung tak buat latihan to be mathematics setiap hari, tak study, tak apa hasil dia? Pasti hasil dia berbeza.
I have a friend who's a genius yang langsung tak study tapi dapat A1 kod MS, dia buat stress kot, hati.
Okay, Mion, the population yang ramai-ramai ni berapa orang yang macam tu?
Minuscule. We're talking about a very low percentage.
People, our kids are most likely within the common category, tapi anak kita ada potential yang sangat besar. Dan sayang kalau kita tak dapat identify that strength in them.
Definitely.
Ceramah kan, I jumpa students university, I jumpa ramai sangat students university. You imagine, I'm not going to say budak sekolah rendah, sekolah menengah, yang when I ask them, what is your cita-cita? Dia kata, I also not sure. What do you think I should do? Ramai sangat cakap kat I.
Sebab kita dah banyak sangat peluang kat sana, Farah. There's so many opportunities out there yang membuatkan orang sentiasa blank and they don't know what to do. I mean, like, again, it took me so many years until I'm doing this. So I pun macam lambat pick up juga sebenarnya ke, ataupun tak ada hal itu juga.
Okay, one of the when I learn more about child education kan, I realize that kadang-kadang kita ni tak kita ni macam zaman kita kan, zaman kita dulu-dulu kan, kita tak ada opportunity mungkin yang untuk kita explore interest kita.
Betul.
Yang penting
dia sama ada nak jadi doktor, lawyer, polis, askar, engineer. Typical.
Kau jangan nak gatal fikir benda lain.
Imagine tak, zaman dulu, zaman-zaman you dengan I, we tell our parents, jadi I nak jadi graphic designer. Mau kena sepak.
Tak boleh, I cakap my mom, I nak jadi chef.
Siku dah bagi.
Tak payah jadi fashion designer ataupun chef, yang tu semua boleh belajar lepas graduate. Ambil sama professional degree. I'm sure, I'm not going to say anything bad because I'm sure the advice came from a very, very concerned and good place. That is for sure. But parents kita takkan nak buat sesuatu yang tak baik untuk kita. Tetapi and that's why you find people who are doing arts yang sangat-sangat excel. Mungkin sebab dia dapat jumpa dia punya interest tu awal. Macam like you right now. it took you a long journey to do what you like to do. But
Yep.
only if you had found it earlier, you can, sharpen the skills, be where you are perhaps a bit more earlier,
Yeah.
isn't it?
No,
Tapi
recently,
alhamdulillah,
yeah.
but you're
I mean,
still there. I mean, you
I'm
reached there.
happy with where I am. I sebenarnya tukar, dulu I was scared to death of my dad sebenarnya. So I mean, hence why I did whatever it is that I
Kita
did.
semua takut kat parents kan?
No, but having said that, I mean, like, it is so true because, like, if I didn't do what I did, 10 years, 15 years ago, I would not have become myself right now. I may, I mean, like, I may have started in this industry late, but then again, I came with more knowledge, I came with more
Exactly.
maturity. So there always are the pros and cons, like, in how you look at it, in how you perceive it, and how you take it with you and menggunakannya sebaik mungkin. Wow, sembang dengan host ni kan, dia macam 30 minit tak cukup tau, Farah.
Tapi
Oh
betul
my
ya,
goodness.
you adalah orang yang sangat bersyukur, yang telah sangat bagus dalam insan. That's very, very good. But
No, I'm
on the
always
other
grateful,
side,
yes.
yeah, so alhamdulillah. Tapi tak semua orang ada opportunity macam you, Mior.
Betul,
You
betul.
see, so because the question was, is ada beza tak? Ataupun mungkin tak the parents kata I'm just not a good teacher. Honestly, I'm not a good teacher, Mior. Me myself, I'm not. That's why I had to go and learn, and I had to actually pay for a course because I know and I admit I'm not I'm not trained. I do not have the skill. I tak nak main belasah. So I had to go the hard way of enrolling myself in a course and learning and acquiring it formally. Sebab I tak pandai. So ada benda yang mungkin I pandai, I've been trained, but there are some areas yang I memang tak pandai. So this is an area yang I kena belajar. So if a person realize that, oh my God, I tak pandai, I'm not born with the skills to teach, good. As long as you identify your weaknesses, you will be able to find a solution. So for me, kalau bahagian anak-anak ni, whether you like it or not,
Definitely.
you have
I mean, yelah, macam exactly what you just mentioned. The fact that you do not know much about this particular, this knowledge. So you have to seek for it. You kena usaha untuk menjadikan you lebih serba tahu lah kan. So you went down that route so that you belajar lah.
terpaksa
Oh,
lah.
seriously. Awesome session.
Kalau
Kita dah
fikir
sampai
rasa
33
malas
minit
kan,
ni.
kalau fikir
Kalau
rasa
fikir rasa
malas
malas
memang
tak
malas.
buat lah.
Tapi you nak tengok hasil yang positif dalam anak you kan. So jadi that would be a pushing factor for me.
Our children is our representation. It is the representation of ourselves. How we want them to grow is that reflects us juga sebenarnya as parents, and parents mana yang tak nak anak dia berjaya kan in all aspects of life. Of course. Serious, kita dah sembang lama dah ni sebenarnya, but lastly I nak tanya you, Farah, just before we leave, we're coming up to 33 minutes. I selalunya limit about 35 minutes. So I nak tanya you balik, when are we seeing you back on the screens? When are you going to come back in front of the cameras? For your loving fans, your adored fans out there, bila?
Okay, to be honest, I am live almost every other night on my IG through
I'm talking about station radio yang betul-betul yang ada logo either TV Al-Hijrah ke, TV3 ke, RTM ke, or is it with TV Al-Hijrah?
Okay, yang tu I'm not sure yet because it depends on projects. Tapi let me tell you from an insider's point of view and insider's information, this is the data and analysis yang kita orang media tahu because there's actually data from banyak sources yang legitimate, yang kerja dia hanya buat analisa nak tengok macam mana viewership. The industry, people from the TV industry knows that TV is a dying industry. Media masa perdana is a dying industry. We have to admit that. Dan sepanjang RMO ni, platform social media naik secara mendadak in all areas. Sometimes when I talk with people from the industry, they realize that they were a bit too late in grabbing that opportunity. Dan ramai YouTubers, orang-orang biasa ni dah grab that platform. And they have collected a foundation which is tremendous, which is big, even bigger from official mainstream TV channels, because mainstream TV channels lambat dalam mengejar platform tersebut. So honestly, the most important thing, if you want to do a lot of things, you want to do dakwah or whatever, go on social media. That's the new media platform. TV is a dying industry. Tapi kalau masuk pun alhamdulillah, tapi honestly, even when I speak to owners, people yang betul-betul penggerak nadi media perdana, this is what they're saying. But honestly, I am also such a lazy bum when it comes to social media even, because at the end of the day, I percaya jangan yang digendong tak dapat, yang dikejar, yang dikejar tak dapat, yang digendong berciciran. Like me, I have small kids, so my priority since before I was doing full time on TV, because I was a full time staff. But I made a decision because my priority are my children. I do not want to go on a route or down the road yang I give priority to my career to the extent that my children are sidelined. Because akhirnya you can find so much money, but during RMO, even money can't buy you a lot of things. But at the end of the day, your children are your actual asset di dunia ni, tanggungjawab kita. So for me, whatever I do, it must be along the line that I will be able to guide my family better. Sebab kalau tidak, semua tak guna, Mio.
Well said, Amila. You can't actually say better than that. It's all about the children. I love our session today, Farah. It's all about the kids.
Yeah, our legacy, our next generation.
No, we're given such a big responsibility in taking care of another human being, let alone you. You ada berapa orang anak? I ada seorang. You ada berapa? Dua?
I ada dua.
Exactly. You ada dua. Apatah lagi mak bapak yang luar yang ada 3, 4, 5, 6. They have been given such a huge responsibility for them to mold the next generation untuk meneruskan hidup ni lagi. Farah, we have to edit here. Seriously, kalau borak Ayu, I rasa 4 jam tak ada hal. But we don't really want to take it that far. But it has been a pleasure, Farah. Thank you so much for enlightening us with your experience as well as your, omens of wisdom in regards of jangan jadi what was the term you pakai tadi? Mama
Royan.
Mama Royan, jangan Papa Royan sangat, jangan Mama Royan sangat. Bersabar. It's tough. Just orang kata banyak selawat, banyak beristighfar. Again, it is for your own it's your seed, is your own flesh and blood, bukannya orang lain. So do it in the best possible way. Betul?
Betul. And lastly, I would just say this, I know dalam waktu RMO ni, kita ni dalam macam-macam jenis kategori. I'm not going to say that everybody has to be in a particular way, have to respond in a particular way. But at least kita kena rational dan tenang depan anak-anak, sebab ibu bapa yang tinggi anxiety-nya akan memberi impact kepada anak-anak dia. Kita tak, because when I talk to people who are from the psychology punya background, they say that the actual impact of COVID-19 has yet to be seen, because kita under quarantine dalam restriction movement. Dia pasti akan ada impact. So kita kena urus family kita dengan baik. Thank you.
It's what's going to happen within this next few months is going to be very interesting, and hopefully we'll come out of it stronger than ever, inshallah. Okay, thank you so much, Farah Adeeba. Thank you so much for spending time with us here. And as what you just posted on your IG, I just saw, make sure you guys at home, all the viewers, stay home, stay safe. Kita jaga, kita duduk rumah, kita putuskan rantaian COVID-19. So we can do it. Pinjam kata-kata Farah Adeeba. Okay, Farah, say bye-bye. Thank you.
Welcome. Assalamualaikum.
Bye.